Namaskaram. I hope all of you are able to hear me. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Namaskaram. I hope all of you are able to hear me. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the Kithara platform for providing me this opportunity. Thank you so much. And then I'd like to thank my friends Shahana and Imran. Through their network is how I've got introduced to this wonderful platform. I think it's amazing what you guys are doing, promoting music, promoting artists, and especially at a time like this, we need all the positivity. And I truly believe that music brings that positivity. So without much ado, let me just start and kick off today's session, which is what all of you have signed up for, which is a glimpse of Carnatic music through my eyes as a student. So the concept I'm covering today is, as a student, what is it that you learn in Carnatic? So I will be covering some formats of how the journey starts, what you learn, how you progress, and then with every progression, what is it that you learn? So today, I will be taking you through some terms and terminologies. So apologize in advance for that, but I'll try to stop and give you some similes with respect to Hindustani. So first, let me start off with how my journey began in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu. And how it all started was my first guru when I was 10 years old was Shri Adiyar Raman. Now, Adiyar is the location, and he was known in that location as one of the really wonderful gurus who used to teach classical music. His brother Lakshmanan was also very very renounced, well known because he was teaching dance in Kalakshetra, Bharatanatyam. So that's how I got into his family of music, and I got an opportunity to learn along with his daughter. The Guru Shishya relationship, which is now very very different. It's more like a friend. Was not the same then. It was more of terror and respect, and immense respect, I should say. So anyway, coming back to Carnatic, what we start off with is the importance of swaram, and it is the importance of how to weave the swaram into a pattern of arohanam, avrohanam, which is the same in what you learn in Hindustani as well. So the first ragam that we start off with when we learn this alankar, it is called Sarali Varsai in Carnatic, is it is Sarli Varsai, Janta Varsai, and Uchchastayi Varsai. There are many more Varsigal, but these are some glimpses I'll give you today. What it helps you do as a student is it helps you perfect to a very large extent your control on the Shruti, which is singing in tune with the notes, and it also helps you strengthen your voice so that you can actually render songs as you go forward. So I'm going to start my Tanpura here. So the first ragam we start with when we learn these Varsigal is Maya Malava Gaulam. Sari ga ma pa dha ni sa sa ni dha pa ma ga ri sa. So I will start with a simple Sarli Varsai. Sari ga ma pa ga ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa sa ni da pa da pa ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa sa ni da pa da pa ma pa pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa ga ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ma pa da ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da pa ma pa da ni ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma re sa ni da pa da pa ma pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma re sa ni da pa da pa ma pa ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da pa da ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da pa ma pa da ni ni da pa ma ga re sa. And I'd just like to tell you, I think if any comments are flowing in, I'm so sorry, I will get carried away. So I will probably respond to them at the end as I can. So next, I just want to give you a glimpse of Janta Verse. Janta Verse is actually stringing two swaras in patterns. So just a very brief glimpse. It looks like this. It sounds like this. Sa sa ri ri ga ga ri ri, sa sa ri ri ga ga ma ma, ri ga ga ma ma ga ga, ri ga ga ma ma pa pa, ga ma ma pa pa ma ma, ga ma ma pa pa da da, ma ma pa pa da da pa pa, ma ma pa pa da da ni, pa pa da da ni da da, pa pa da da ni sa sa ni da da ni, sa sa ni da da pa pa, ni da da pa pa da da. Ni da da papa mama, da da papa mama papa, da da papa mama da ga, papa mama da ga mama, papa mama ga ga ri ri, mama ga ga ri ri ga ga, mama ga ga ri ri sa sa. So let me move on to the one which is considered very hard. That is when you're learning, right? So this is called Ucha Sthai Varsegal. What it means is you are singing the sthais at a highest note. So just a glimpse of that. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa da ni sa ni ga ma ga re sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. So I guess I hope I was able to successfully convey that this is how, as a student, we start off to try and lay a very firm foundation. And once we do that, then it becomes easier to go to the next stepping stone. So the next stepping stone here, and this is when, as a student, we start wondering, are we ever going to graduate from here or not, is actually the Geetam. The Geetam is very, very similar to, Lakshan Geet in Hindustani. And it's nothing but it is a way, and all of Carnatic music is just a way to actually to completely pray and give yourself from the bottom of your heart to the deity you believe in. That's how all composers, their journey began like that, because their journey began in extreme deep devotion. Hi guys, sorry, looks like network problems. I'm a software engineer, but hey, what can you do? So I was talking about Swarajit. I hope you understood that. So without further ado, let me just start. This is set in Ragam Bilahari. Rarvenu Gopala Rajita Saguna Jayashila Sara Saksha Nera Memi Marubari Korbalera Rarvenu Gopala Rajita Saguna Jayashila Nanda Gopala Ne Nindu Pojala Ni Bindurara Shadamala Madito Mudamala Rakana Keduruga Gatiyara Ravenu Gopala Rajita Saguna Jayashila Palumarunuga Ravamunanin Pilachina Palugavunalugakura Karivarada Mari Marina Yarara Mukro Laratani Garamugara Ravenu Gopala Rajita Saguna Jayashila Ranagadara Murahara Bhavahara Vera E Maguvanui Lalananui Sogasini Chekora Kori Kalim Kunda Dentamuniana Jerenuninu Jenda Maruvakura Taramulache Mari Mari Ninu Sharanani Darara Venu Gopala Rajita Sakuna Jayashila Sara Saksha Nera Memi Marubare Korvalera Ravenu Gopala Rajita Saguna Jayashila. So, moving on, with Swarajit, you do realize that, hey, this is a very serious thing. And if Swarajit was so hard, then imagine how a Varnam would be. So Varnam is the next level. That's the level that a concertist typically starts with. They start off with a Varnam so that it sets the pace. It's a beautiful combination of Sahityam, Swaram. It has what is called a Muktai Swaram. It's like a gap which kind of builds from the Sahityam. You move on to the set of Chittai Swarangal. The Varnam I'm presenting to you today is in the Ragam Vasanta. It's a beautiful, beautiful Ragam. And the Arohanam Avrohanam goes like this. Samagamagani san sanina magani san ninne ko ori yonara ninne ko Rauchi Nelu Gora Pan Namo Shri Parvati Devari Sani Sam Ni sari ni sa ga ga ma sari sa ma ga ma ni da sa ni da ma ga ni sa da ma ga ni da ma ga sa ni ri sa ni da ma ni ra ma ga da ma ga ri sa ni ne ko ri. Sonar Sharuni ba de gaur balera sonar Sharuni ba de gaur balera sani da magare sa ni da ni sa gama da da ni so na Sharuni ba de gaur balera sani da magada magani sani da ni sari sa ga mada magani da madani so na Sharuni ba de gaur balera dani sa ni da magamani da ma ga ma ga ri ri sa ni da ni sa ni sa ga ma da ma ga ni da ma da ni so na Sharuni ba ni gaur balera sa ni sa ri ni da ma ga ni sa da ni da ma da ni sa ni da ma ga ni sa ni da ni sa ri ni sa ma ga sa ri sa ma ga ni da ga ma da ni ma ga da ni ni da ma ga ni sa ga ma da ni sa ga ma ni sa ni da ma ga ni sa ga ma da ni so na Sharuni ba ni gaur balera so na Sharuni ba. So after that energetic Varnam, so let's go to the heart of what every artist wants to learn, right? In every form, whether it is Bharatanatyam, Kathak, in Hindustani, everyone knows there is that heart that beats in your body. That is that one heart that is there for that musical form. So here it is the Kirtana. Kirtana, as the word suggests, is actually singing the kirti of the deity or the Lord, the goddess that you believe in and that you worship. And I have also realized over the years that for me, idol worship does not hold much importance. What holds importance is if I'm able to get some time to sit and sing 2 songs of my favorite deity, I feel that I have done my puja or my prayers are complete. So I'll sing this one set by Purandara Das sir. And this is important because most of you here, I'm sure, are fans of Navratri, because that is something that is celebrated throughout the country, everywhere. In fact, now I think throughout all continents. And what was special as Navratri when we were young, and even now, today, it's like even, I guess, much more, is, we used to go from house to house looking at the golus. The golus are, how they'll line up small dolls and small, we call them Bombay, and create beautiful creations and have a lot of lighting and all of that. And then we would sing, and for one song, we would get nice prasad. So that used to be our vocation pretty much for those 9 days. So here is a song on goddess Saraswati. And this is set in Ragam Hamsadwani. So here it goes. Kudu bega divyavati ಬೇಗ ದಿವ್ಯಮತಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಕೊಡು ಬೇಗ ದಿವ್ಯಮತಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಕೊಡು ಬೇಗ ದಿವ್ಯಮತಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಕೊಡು ಬೇಗ ದಿವ್ಯಮತಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಕೊಡು ಬೇಗ ದಿವ್ಯಮತಿ ಮೃಡ ಹರಿಹಾಯ ಮುಖದೊಡೆಗೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಮೃಡ ಹರಿಹಾಯ ಮುಖದೊಡೆಗೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಅಡಿಗಳಿಗರಗುವೆ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ರಾಣಿ ಅಡಿಗಳಿಗರಗುವೆ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ರಾಣಿ ಅಡಿಗಳಿಗರಗುವೆ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ರಾಣಿ ಕೊಡು ಬೇಗ ದಿವ್ಯಮತಿ ಅಖಿಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭಿಮಾನಿ ಅಜನ ಪಟ್ಟದ ರಾಣಿ ಅಖಿಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭಿಮಾನಿ ಅಜನ ಪಟ್ಟದ ರಾಣಿ ಸುಖವಿತು ಪಾಲಿಸೆ ಸುಜನ ಶಿರೋಮಣಿ ಪತಿತ ಪಾವನ ನೀನೆ ಗತಿಗೆ ನಂಬಿದೆ ಪತಿತ ಪಾವನ ನೀನೆ ಗತಿಗೆ ನಂಬಿದೆ ಸತತ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ತೋರೆ ಸತತ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ತೋರೆ ಸತತ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ತೋರೆ ಕೊಡು ಬೇಗ ದಿವ್ಯಮತಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಕೊಡು ಬೇಗ ದಿವ್ಯಮತಿ 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 So I don't think there's anyone who is even remotely interested in music who's not heard of Saint Tyagaraja, right? Because he, I think, is known for his immense love for Sri Ram, and every song of Tyagaraja reflects that love with so much of depth that even if you were not a devotee yourself, at the end of singing or even hearing the song, there is no way that your heart will not beat for that for Sri Ram. So here goes. So this is set in the ragam Malaya Maradam, and it's Rupaka Talam. Manasayatulu Manasayatulu Oh Manasayatulu Oh Manasayatulu Tune wo Manasayatulu Tune wo Manasayatulu तूने वो मनसायटुलो तूने वो मनसायटुलो तूने ना मनविनि चेगोन्नवे मनसायटुलो तूने ना मनविनि चेगोन्नवे मनसायटुलो दिनकर कुल भूषणों ने दिनकर कुल भूषणों ने दिनकर कुल भूषणों ने दिनकर कुल भूषणों ने देनुड़वै भजन जैसे दिनकर कुल भूषणों ने देनुड़वै भजन जैसे mana saraya tulo tune na mana dini che gonnave mana saraya tulo kalilo rajasatamasa kalilo rajasatamasa nina mulugalvari chelime kalilo rajasatamasa nina mulugalvari chelime kalasi melasi tirugu chumare kalamu kadapagane kalasi melasi tirugu chumare kalamu kadapagane sulabhamuga kadate ranu sulabhamuga kadate ranu sulabhamuga kadate ranu sulabhamuga kadate ranu sochadananu teligejeyo ilanu tyagaraaju magata ilanu tyagaraaju magata vinavadena gunavihina mana tarayatulo tune ramana viniche gonnave mana tarayatulo So let me, I had actually wanted to present only one Tyagaraja Kirtane, but there is one other Tyagaraja Kirtane which actually, I think every other household where there has been a marriage in southern India, Chennai, and I'm sure Karnataka also to a certain large extent, and definitely maybe Telangana and Hyderabad and everywhere, right? This is definitely sung. So this is set in Ragam Shankaravarna, and this is sung typically when the wedding rituals are in the thick of things and they are happening. So this is how it goes. I'll just sing one verse of it. Pavana Stuti Patra Pavana Charitra Ravi Somavaranetra Ramaniya Gatra Sita Kalyana Vaibodame Rama Kalyana Vaibodame Parameshanuna Gita Bhavajalati Bhota Dharani Kula Sanjata Tyagarajanuta Sita Kalyana Vaibodame Rama Kalyana Vaibodame Vaibodame Vaibodame. So as you can see, songs are really part and parcel of every function, so whether it was Navratri or whether it was any wedding, I always used to get ample opportunities to sing. So moving on, I'm going to present a different kind of kirtane. It's called a tilana. It's very famous specifically because tilana is set at a very fast pace, and it is also something that Bharatanatyam dancers love to set their recitals to, maybe in the peak of their concert or towards the end. to end at a high, and it is typically also how a concertist, a vocal concertist, would want to end their concert with a tilana. It's my personal favorite because my grandmother, my father, used to love this, and I used to just trip looking at her happiness and sing it for her. So here goes. This is in the ragam Nada Namakriya, and the name of the song is Brahma Mukute. Tandanana hi, tandanana pure, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana. Brahma mukate para, Brahma mukate para, Brahma mukate para, Brahma mukate. Tandanana hi, tandanana pure, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana. Kanduva guhina dikamolindrevu, andariki Shri Hare Antaratma, Hare Antaratma, Shri Hare Antaratma. Indulo Indukula Vindano Kate, Andariki Shri Hare Antaratma, Hare Antaratma, Shri Hare Antaratma. Tandanana hi, tandanana pure, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana. Nindaru raju netrinchu nidra nokkate, andane bandu nidra adiyu nokkate. Meddaina brahmanudu medda bhumi okkate, chandaludundi sari bhumi okkate. Meddaina brahmanudu medda bhumi okkate, chandaludundi sari bhumi okkate, sari bhumi okkate, sari bhumi okkate. Tandanana ahi, tandanana pure, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana. Brahma mukate para, Brahma mukate para, Brahma mukate para, Brahma mukate. Tandanana ahi, tandanana pure, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana bala, tandanana. So, how is any student's life, a student who is learning music, not influenced by movies, right? So even I was. I mean, I'm a normal, I'm a normal girl influenced by Bollywood, Hollywood. So yes, Tamil movies also influenced me. There were a few songs which really struck their chord because, and they were also very classically ingrained songs. So they were some things that I really picked up on. I was very curious to know what was the ragam, from where these songs stemmed. So just presenting some of those. So I'm just, I mean, there were many songs in, I'm sure, which have come up, especially in the South, which are classically based. But some of the songs that it really, struck chord in me is, there is one song from the movie Do It. It's composed by A.R. Rahman. So let me see if I can do some justice to it. Just the first few lines. என் காதலே என்னை என்ன செய்ய போகிறாய் நான் ஓவியன் என்று தெரிந்துமே ஏன் கண்ணிரண்டு கேட்கிறாய் சிலுவைகள் சிறகுகள் ரெண்டு என்ன தரப்போகிறாய் கிள்ளுவதை கிள்ளிவிட்டு ஏன் தள்ளி நின்று பார்க்கிறாய் என் காதலே என்னை என்ன செய்ய போகிறாய் நான் ஓவியன் என்று தெரிந்தும் நீ ஏன் கண்ணிரண்டு கேட்கிறாய். It's a very beautiful song actually. It says that oh my love, you know that I'm an artist, you know I'm a painter, but why are you asking for my eyes? I'm ready to give everything to you, but you are asking for my eyes, which essentially means that I'll be dead. Anyway, so let's not get into the philosophical meaning. There is yet another song which is composed by the maestro Ilayaraja. So just let me see if I can take that on as well. It's also very famous. It's from none other than Talaivar movie, Rajnikant's movie. It's a movie called Dalapati. And obviously a lot of dishum dishum, but the song is very beautiful. And so here goes. யமுனையாற்றிலே காற்றிலே கண்ணனோடுதான் ஆட பார்வை பூத்திட பாதை பார்த்திட பாவை ராதையோ ஆட இரவும் போனது பகலும் போனது மன்னன் இல்லையே கூட இளைய கண்ணியின் இமை தேடாத கண் எங்கும் அங்குமே தேட ஆயர் பாடிய கண்ணன் இல்லையோ ஆசை வைப்பதே அன்பு தொல்லையோ ஆயர் பாடிய கண்ணன் இல்லையோ ஆசை வைப்பதே அன்பு தொல்லையோ பாவம் ராதா யமுனையாற்றிலே ஈர காற்றிலே கண்ணன் ஓடுதான் ஆட பார்வை பூத்திட பாதை பார்த்திட பாவை ராதையோ வாட. So everyone, I guess this is all I had planned, and I apologize. There was, I think, obviously connectivity issues in the middle, and I know that would have kind of spoiled the flow. But I hope you got the gist of how beautiful Carnatic music is. Every type of music is beautiful. It just there are some things that have to strike a chord in you, and if my presentation today has even influenced one of you to take up Carnatic music, I would be really consider myself very blessed, because I have thoroughly enjoyed my journey as a student. It has not stopped by any means, by any way. I truly believe that the power lies in learning. So you keep learning art forms, you keep learning dance and music, and please don't stop learning, because the day you stop learning, that day you will be ready to say bye to the world. So on that note, thank you so much, Kithara, once again. Thank you, Shahana. Thank you, Imran. Thank you for helping me navigate through this thing. It was my first live show, so I really appreciate the time. And adios. And I hope you had a side of coffee. If you didn't, then I hope that you indulge in that right after this. But remember, filter coffee. Okay, ciao, bye. Thank you.